In this video, a Reddit user shared AITA for telling my husband's dad and dad's wife that I will not change our daughter's name because it hurts the wife's feelings. My husband's parents divorced when he was 2. His dad married again 2 years later. Phil's wife is Sharon. Sharon and my late Mael, who died when my husband was 8, were on very bad terms. Sharon said my mill made her life hell, wished her dead, laughed when she suffered 3 back-to-back miscarriages, tried to get CPS to take custody from Phil and her, and tried to get her out of the picture for good with CPS. Sharon said the only reason my husband never called her anything other than Sharon and has always seen her as an outsider is because of Miel. Phil's own siblings have said this is not accurate, and Sharon and Miel just disliked each other. That Miel was dismissive of Sharon's role at times and didn't regard her as equal in parenting, but was nowhere near as bad as Sharon and Phil claim. When my Miel died, my husband's relationship with Phil and with Sharon deteriorated significantly. He forbid them from attending the funeral for him and said if they tried to come, he would run away until he was placed with other family members. My husband told me about this himself. Phil and Sharon said they feared my husband would start lashing out at them, and Sharon was pregnant at the time, so they gave in. They say my husband hates them for not being there. He said them following through and not going is one of the better decisions they made, and he hates that he had to yell and threaten to run away for them to stop insisting. By the time we met in college, he was pretty low on contact with them. There has been some more in the last couple of years, but barely. I got the whole story from him and how rocky stuff was there, and I knew he never planned to be very close to them. Sharon calls my husband her son. She actually introduced herself to me as his mom and was shocked that I knew she wasn't his mom. I haven't met her or FIL too much. I know my husband's extended family far better. He's much closer to them than Phil, Sharon, or his half-siblings. I gave birth to our daughter recently, and we named her after Emile. My husband did not invite Phil or Sharon to meet our daughter, but they found out via social media about the name we chose and they reached out to ask him why. Then they approached me at the mall a couple of days ago and asked me to talk to them. They told me they found out her name, and they wanted to know why we'd do that to Sharon, and how could I be okay with my daughter being used to hurt her feelings. They said I should insist on a different name. Maybe something after Sharon because she's been here all this time. But definitely not a name that hurts her feelings so much. I told them I will not change my child's name because it hurts her feelings, and that isn't even on a list of things to consider for us. I didn't want to hear more, so I left. But we are getting inundated with texts from them calling me rude and disgusting for dismissing Sharon's feelings. AITA? No credits were provided in the brief.